And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First and 10, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play taking a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kurt, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his back. And it's caught wide open with room to run. You bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Oh, boy, Chris. The defensive coordinator goes with a man look on third down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the first, but to set him up that close to the goal line.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the top.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bringing pressure. Throws it to the right. What a catch! And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Caught by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Yeah, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Trying to find some room. It's not. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete to the running back on his 4th down play. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
First and goal, UCLA.
And the Bruins line up with a first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Holman. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Getting set. Here's second down. And on the carry, he's heading left. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To bootleg here. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Watson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Caught behind the line. It's Cox. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Toss play to the outside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The play call here on second down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. Breaks free. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Now comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. They bring them down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. This time it's complete.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Cox. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Look out. Whole different game now.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Holman. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the 1st down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently.
He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Catch made on the out route. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Bruins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after the sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Past the... touchdown. Bam. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got his man in the open field. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The pickup is 7 yards. Here it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Linebacker shifting around now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away with a running game. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Joyner. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Joyner. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You talk about a memorable game for a
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back and
looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Meadows. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that was expected...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Point after, not quite through. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, That's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good.